look, keep the comments coming. But I want to bring up something, right? Because while the Ravens are not doing anything with Lamar, from my head, they're not even talking to Lamar, right? They're also not signing anybody. And there are wide receivers that are available for cheap, and we're not in on them. And one of those wide receivers that was available, the Panthers picked up. Who was that wide receiver, B?
That was Adam more than a Thielen. Signed him to a 3-year, $24 million or $25 million deal with $14 million guaranteed. Now, granted, I mean, look, he's 32, so he'll be 35 by the end of that deal, right? But Adam Thielen is more of he's a technician, right? He's a great route runner. He always has been. And that's the kind of wide receiver who can be productive well into their 30s because he's not relying, like your boy Dez, on his athleticism and just his athleticism. That's why Dez fell off a cliff so early in his career because he never really developed his skill, right? Adam Thielen is not that. He's a guy who, I'm not saying that you're going to see a return to him going, 1,200-1,300 yards or anything like that, but he's a guy who will be good. He'll be productive. He's a guy who will always be open for Richardson, Stroud, Young. I mean, who knows? Well, but he'll always be open for them.
Salome said, "Did you hear the report? The Panthers want AR-15. That's perfect timing."
I saw Thomas Davis, trying to make himself a story. He was doing, I don't know if he was an interview or if he was co-hosting or whatever, but he's saying he doesn't think that Bryce Young will be the pick. He thinks it'll be a very, very surprising pick, which could only mean one thing because there's no chance in hell, Hendo, that it's going to be Will Levis. So he means Anthony Richardson, right? And I'm good with it. Like if you're going to give up all that to move up to number one, why not swing for the fences?
All right, Mr. J is very optimistic here. Says, "Damn, B Hop, Thielen, TFJ, and T Higgins in one room. That's crazy."
Yeah, that is crazy. Just crazy enough to work.
But listen, they bring in DJ Chark. That wide receiver room is looking better,
much better,
right? And if they draft a wide receiver and they hit on a wide receiver, now it's just way better. And that's after you traded DJ Moore. And that's pretty damn good.
Yeah.
Right. Now, it didn't have to be this way. It could have been DJ Moore and Adam Thielen had they not fumbled the bag all the way up to this point. Yes. But this goes to show you how important the quarterback position is. Right. Doesn't matter how you messed up before. You get your quarterback. You can find ways to build around him. There's always ways to build around your quarterback. And the Panthers are showing you. They've wasted a lot of money and draft picks up until this point. But if they hit on their quarterback, everything else will fall into place.
Yeah. And I mean, I joke about Hayden Hurst because I don't like Hayden Hurst and he's not very good. But he's an upgrade over what they had in Carolina. So, they lost DJ Moore, which nobody liked, obviously. But you upgraded at tight end. Now you've got Adam Thielen in there who, at the very worst, he's not DJ Moore, but he's better than what you had in Carolina. He was better than Terrace Marshall, so Terrace Marshall's not the number one anymore. You bring in DJ Chark, and now your 1 and 2 as a whole is better than what you had even when DJ Moore was there, because they didn't really have a number 2. They had Chosen Anderson, and he didn't provide a whole lot, right?
Yeah.
And then, like you said, if they even go and draft another tight end or another wide receiver, and then you combine that with the fact that they went out and they got Miles Sanders at running back. So yeah, they lost Christian McCaffrey, but and Miles is a step down from Christian, but he's a good player. He's a good running back. So they have good players all over the field around their rookie quarterback, and they have a good line in front of the rookie quarterback. So no matter who it is, I think they'll be able to go in and put up a reasonably good performance even in their rookie years, even if it is Anthony Richardson. And then you got to worry about defending Richardson and Miles Sanders both running the ball, which will be a nightmare for teams.
I feel good about whoever they end up with, right? I'd rather it would be CJ Stroud. I think he's the best one. Mm-hmm. But I think with this coaching staff, right? You look at who they assembled, right? Jim Caldwell works well with quarterbacks, right? Frank Reich is just he's a good coach.
Yeah.
You know, and I think the coaches they got there in place will spend a lot of time with this quarterback, develop him, take their time with them, right? And slow the game down for him. And I don't think they're going to go out there and be like, all right, you got to win it for us. I don't think they're going to do that. I think they're going to develop this guy the right way. They're going to put a lot of resources around him, and he'll be successful. No matter who it is. Right?
Yeah, like you said, Jim Caldwell's proven on more than one occasion that he elevates quarterback play. He did that with Peyton Manning. He did it with Matt Stafford. And Frank Reich and Josh McCown were both former quarterbacks, you know, in the NFL. And obviously have a lot of knowledge of the position itself. So, yeah, they put together a staff that's ready to take on a rookie quarterback and develop them quickly and to their full potential.